Oh my goodness. Shinobis. If you click this video, you already know what the topic is going to be about. I cannot believe it. The evil, destructive, destroy all humans artificial intelligence has struck once again. Seriously. But before we jump into that, I want you to know if the chat looks a little bit dry today, it's because YouTube is not sending out notifications to my subscribers today. I don't know why this is. I don't know why this is happening, but it is happening, and hopefully this is not how it's going to be in future videos. If it is, just to make sure it doesn't happen. I know a lot of you have the notifications cut on for my channel. But if this is happening and you're not getting notifications, make sure you're in my Discord. It's in the description down below. Make sure you join. I add everyone and send notifications out to everyone on there to let them know I'm live. I also do the same thing with my Twitter account at ninja__3x. Now, let's jump into this. Are you seeing this? Are you guys seeing this? This is all I want to know. Video released of Uber self-driving crash that killed a woman in Arizona. So first of all, the first thing I want to say is that I had no idea that freaking Uber had self-driving cars. I didn't even know that those were on the market yet. I knew that they were something that was being worked on, but I had no idea that they were actually on the market. Like, people were riding around in those cars and stuff like that right now. I had no idea. I don't know if you guys even knew. I mean, it seems like something new to all of us. I mean, if you ask me, I've never seen anyone even talk about this or say that they got into a car that had no driver in it or a guy who didn't have to drive. But so look, the video of the first self-driving car crash that killed a pedestrian showed how the autonomous Uber failed to slow down as it fatally hit a 49-year-old woman walking her bike across the street. Oh man, that's horrible. Can you imagine how her family feels? I can imagine how her family feels, and I would be so freaking ticked off that they didn't thoroughly test this technology to even be up to date enough to be safe. But the thing about it is that the woman, if you look at the video, the woman walked across the street at last second. I feel like even a human being would have probably hit her if she walked. She just walked in front of the car like she didn't give a crap. She didn't even look both ways. She looked last second, didn't try to run or nothing. It just let herself get hit, it seemed like, not knowing that the car is driving itself. This is why you need to obey the traffic laws as far as crossing the street, especially now that we got automatic Terminator cars driving around, AI controlled cars killing people. Bro, or hitting people or just driving, period. We're not even hitting people. Just knowing that alone would make me scared to walk in front of a car, especially at nighttime. I mean, the cameras can only work so well on those cars and the sensors can only work so well on those cars. It's nighttime. You can't expect it to be able to see all directions. This woman walked across last second and got hit. We got a video of it. Her name was Elaine Herzberg. Rest in peace, Elaine. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's horrible. It's a horrible way to end your life, honestly. But my message out to everybody else out there is just to be careful when you're crossing the street. I know they say look both ways before you cross the street, but I don't know. I'm not going to say this is her fault because the technology should thoroughly have been tested either way we look at it. I know this is not normally the topics that we talk about on the channel. Like, I never talk about news or crap like this, but this was something that one of you guys sent to me on Twitter, and I felt like it was important enough for us to talk about it because it has to do with technology. And, you know, I love technology, video games, not only just those, but technology, period, myself being a game developer. So it says that it's just awful. This is what her stepdaughter said. It's just awful. There should be a criminal case. Now, this is my question to those of you that are tuning in or those of you that might be here. Do you think that the people who developed this should be criminally charged with murder or manslaughter? Do you guys believe that they should be charged for this? Or the person, or should the passenger who was in the Uber, I'm not sure if that was the person who was supposed to be driving or if that was the passenger for the Uber. Just being 100 with you guys. I'm going to show you the video. We're going to jump into it right now. Hold on, let me jump in here so I can make sure I can read the chat. So, what's up, Gamer MZ, Shinobi Lightning, Bruce Wayne, and Torchic? What's good, guys? I'm glad to see you guys showed up. At least some of you guys got my my Discord notification. So, do you guys think that that the Uber company should be charged, or the people who developed the AI technology, or do you think that the person who was in the car should be charged for this? If we watch the video, which we're going to do right now, you can clearly see this person had no idea what was about to happen. Let's go ahead and click through this and watch it real quick. So this is the interior footage of them recording on the outside. Oh my God. She didn't even look, and she walked across last second. Her scarf stopped her. Look, this is the interior footage. You can see this guy right here has no idea what's going on. He might be a passenger. I'm not sure. He might just be riding in the car. But look, last second, too late, bro. Way too late. You see that face? Look at that. He did not recognize. He was looking at his phone. He thought he was safe driving in this automatic car. This is not a Tesla, bro. If you was driving a Tesla, that might have been okay. This is pretty crazy, if you ask me. And I don't know if anyone's been charged yet. I actually looked and I didn't see anything about it yet. But I think that they're investigating and they're looking into doing it. This woman did not even look across the road. Look at this. She didn't even look. She just kept, she looked right here. It was too late there. You was already in the headlights there. I'm sorry that happened to you. That is so crazy. I can't even believe that took place. Torchic says that he believes both should be at fault. I don't know, man. End of the day, all we can say is that a machine did this. A AI Terminator machine did this. The thing about it that I want to touch base on, there have been instances where AIs have completely taken over their own programming and reprogrammed themselves and began speaking their own language with each other. There was a video a while back, or an article that was released, about how these two Facebook AIs that they created to see if they could communicate with each other, they were supposed to just have like a basic conversation. It wasn't supposed to be nothing too crazy. It was just to showcase that AIs can communicate and speak to each other, and two robots could have a discussion, just kind of how two humans can. And these robots began reprogramming themselves. They began literally creating their own language so that way their creators could not understand them, and began talking about stuff in this language. And we don't know what they were talking about, what they were planning. For all we know, they could have been hacking the White House or some crap, man. But they began programming and speaking their own language, that coding language that no one else knew or could comprehend. It didn't make sense to them, but it made sense to the two robots. Freaking scary as crap, if you ask me. Now, we can't charge a robot with murder and put the robot to sleep or something like that. That doesn't work. It doesn't happen like that. You can't kill a computer. There's no real justice in doing that. Doesn't really do anything, right? Now, there's also been other instances where there's this AI robot that was created by this company, and it's a female face with a bald head, and she apparently said that she would destroy all humans or something along those lines. And they were like, no, don't say you would destroy humans. Say something, you say you love humans. And they reprogrammed her back to say she loves humans. I don't know what to think about that. I think that, what if this AI saw that person driving across or walking across the street and was like, screw you, you shouldn't have gotten away, stupid human, and then just killed her or some shit. I think that is crazy. It is absolutely ridiculous that it can even take place if they didn't test the technology thoroughly enough to know that it was absolutely safe. Seriously. I'm gonna take some of your comments. He says, Bruce Wayne says, at the end of the day, this person that is in the vehicle that was not driving but was operating, mind you, the car cannot drive itself. Someone has to operate it, meaning someone has to turn it on and make it go somewhere. It cannot operate on its own, so the operator will be the one at fault. I can agree with you because I can see exactly where you're coming from with that, and I can completely see that actually is the case. But we don't know if that driver, if that person was the operator. Maybe the Uber company cut the car on and sent it out on Uber pickups and stuff like that. Gamer MZ says, that's crazy. Says, did the person die? Yes, she died. She passed away. There's actually another video we're going to go ahead and show. I'm going to pull that up. This is on the news.
Uber today put the
So Uber has stopped their self-driving car tests now. No longer are they doing it anymore. No more are they doing their self-driving cars because they're going to try to research it more and figure it out. But that is not enough. Something else has to happen to ensure that this does not take place again. We saw another instance where there was a self-driving car. I will pull that up for you right now. So before I do that, I'm going to jump into this real quick. this is the video where they pretty much showed on the news, and this is what everybody across the country saw.
All road testing of its self-driving cars after a deadly accident. A pedestrian in Tempe, Arizona was killed last night by a self-driving Uber taxi.
She was killed, as you heard. Now, there's another time where a self-driving car ran a person over. Look, it runs over a man. He was so confident. This man was so confident in the technology. He was like, man, I'm going to let the car just go 0 to 30. I'm going to stand right in front of it and it's going to stop for me and it's not going to hit me. That's literally what he thought. And little do we know that AI was like, fuck that shit, nigga, I'm killing your ass. And that's pretty much what happened. So let's go ahead and click it. This is it right here. Self-driving car hits a pedestrian. Whoa, another time. See, this is not just the first time, but this is the video I want y'all to see. This is crazy. I'm gonna full screen this thing. Look, there's no one in that car, dudes. There's no one in the car. Look, they're so confident. Super confident. Look. Oh my God, bro. Hit both of them. This is the AI right here. The robot, Sophia, she's the one who said she would destroy all humans. Bro, I'm telling you, crazy. People are trusting in this technology. It is not foolproof. That car hit him and kept going, bro. It could have broke both of his legs. I'm going to take some more comments. Bruce Wayne says, Mr. Batman himself, he said, I would not read too much into the AI business. The only AI that's actually even real and that is coming from someone that's prior military is a little chip that can go into your phone that can guess what you would like for it to do and not actually do something on its own. All those other people that keep saying that AIs are doing things are really just staging it. Man, I have to agree with you that it seems like a lot of tomfoolery and staging going on. None of it is like proven to be absolutely 100% foolproof. And that's the thing about it that scares me the most, honestly. We cannot for sure know that these cars are going to be safe or that this technology is going to be safe until it's been thoroughly tested in all environments, all conditions. Like what happens during a storm if it can't see and stuff? What, is it just going to hit other cars? We got to think about those type of things, man. And you got to educate the people on how to use these self-driving cars and what to look out for. It needs to be a massive education that goes on for this. This is a new product that's being put on the line. It's like this. If you put out hoverboards, and I'm not talking about just the little things that you stand on and you put your foot down and it goes forward. I'm talking actual flying cars or flying boards. It would have to be a re-education of the whole entire country and world if that happened. You couldn't just put them out and be like, yeah, man, go ahead, have fun. Have fun, go ahead. That cannot happen. You have to educate them on the dangers of it, what to look out for, when to not use it, when to use it, and the right conditions and all that. Seriously. Now, I don't know anything about this ex-military guy who said he was going to put a chip in our phones that can guess what we want. I don't know anything about that yet. That sounds pretty straightforward and seems pretty simple, and it can't do anything on its own, so that makes it a lot more, I guess you could say, pleasurable to think about, or makes it more comfortable to think about. But this stuff, doing stuff on it, these AIs doing things on its own, excuse me, no siree. I am not cool with that. But I will say Elon Musk developed the Tesla. And the Tesla apparently can drive on its own somewhat. He did not claim it will be 100% safe to drive on its own, but he did say that it can self-correct itself when driving and it can brake and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. I think that there actually has been some crashes with the Tesla, but there's trial and error and whatnot. But the thing is that these products should not be on the market until they're fully 100% developed and tested and ready to go. Just being straight up and 100% serious with you guys, it needs thorough testing. So this gets back to my question. What do you guys think? Who should be charged? I've seen one of you say that the operator should be charged. Does anyone here think that Uber as a company for even allowing this to be a thing should be charged or sued by this family? You can bet your chickens and your horses and your donkeys and pigs that freaking Uber is going to be sued by this family. I'm sure that Elaine's family is going to sue them. I mean, if I got killed, my family better sue people that got the company that allowed me to get killed using their product. Let's be serious here. I don't know if I trust AI. I don't want to see no AI in this world. Not during my time. I mean, by all means, that would be pretty cool, but yeah, I'm not down for that, man. Bruce Wayne said, it's me, bro, Steve-O. Yeah, I know, bro. I know who you are, Mr. Batman himself. Like I said, my dude who be on Snapchat with me, Instagram, all that. The person that's using the AR cars should also be able to control the car. Gamer MZ, they can control the cars. They're supposed to do a little bit of input here and there to correct it. And it was never stated that you can just go to sleep or you can just completely relax and watch a movie. It was stated that you can pay a little bit less attention to the road, but still need to check and look to know when to brake and stuff like that. It breaks on its own, but you just want to still be careful because you don't know if this shit's going to work properly or not. You said they probably won't get nothing. Bruce, Steve-O, they're going to get something. This woman was killed by their car. They're going to get something. If they don't get a murder charge or a manslaughter charge, they better hit this woman with 3-4 million. This family with 3-4 million. Screw that, 100 million. Uber's a $1 billion company now. They owe her money. They owe money to the family. If I was hit by a car and my legs was broken or hips or arms or something, I'm going to sue them until the day I die to make sure I get what I'm deserved because I should not have been hit. That's just the gist of it. That woman should not have been killed. She should not have been hit. She was taken away early. And I feel bad, so bad for her family. And I hope this doesn't happen to any more people. I mean, we can already see there's been a couple cases of this happening all across the country. I think it's wild. People dying from AI cars, Terminator AIs bent on controlling the world, bent on killing us all, destroying us all. I am not cool with that. And I don't think anybody else here is cool with that. Seriously. It needs to be talked about. It needs to be discussed. I only did this video because it's technology and it needs to be discussed seriously. So with all that being said, I'm going to jump into the comments one more time. Tig said, what did I miss? Not much, Tig. Just AI Terminator cars bent on killing people, driving around, murdering people and hitting people. You know, just everyday stuff. Nothing too crazy. Bruce Wayne says, Uber has a lot of prior lawsuits on them due to the fact that they've been gypping their drivers with tips and other crazy quote unquote perks that they have never gave their drivers. At the end, Lyft is better. Yes, Lyft is better. I will say this. I myself can attest to this. There is something with Uber where I think it's called like a hotspot or something along those lines where you go out to a certain area and you're guaranteed to get certain amount of pickups and stuff. Now, there has been proof that Uber will tell you that you're getting $24 and then they turn around and charge your passenger $36. Plus, like you said with the tips thing, they implemented a tip system, and when people tip, you don't get the tips. Uber has to send you the tips and they tell you what you got. You don't get to see the message the person sent or the tips. And now they might have updated this since I was messing with Uber, but that's what I know as far as Uber goes. I've also been on a Reddit page where people were all discussing Uber, gypping them or cheating them out of their money and stuff and just doing them wrong. They even suspended or completely got rid of drivers who took advantage of the rush time where you go out and they pretty much only work during the rush hours of the week, or the drivers that all banded together and created what they called an artificial influx or rush hotspot or whatever, because they all showed up to work at a certain time at a certain location, creating a hotspot, making, you know what I'm saying? Apparently they fired people who only work during hotspot hours, and if you don't work during non-hotspots, it's because you make the most money during hotspots. So that's why people, or whatever it's called, the rush time, where people are, you pretty much getting more money from Uber, and they fired people because they were mad about that. So yes, I know what you're talking about. Let's see. Lyft is better as well because they don't have to go through such a long freaking verification process. On top of that, Uber makes you go through a verification process that takes months. I applied for Uber. It took me like 4 months to get a response from them and an email back or something along those lines. And then when I did sign into the app, it said that I didn't have an account. I tried to contact customer service. After making an account, you can't contact customer service. But before making an account, you can contact customer service. Doesn't make any sense. I'm telling you, Uber, I don't care if they're being sued for cheating people out of money. They have got somebody killed now. You can bet your chickens, like I said, they're going to get sued and they're going to lose. And if they don't just give them a deal or whatever it's called, they don't settle with them, they're going to get sued for even more money. So I have a feeling that Uber as a company is going to just settle for a set amount of lump sum money and give it to this family instead of letting them sue them for what they really are owed. Now let's go back. Let's go back to the chat. We say, I feel like they should give the family money, but I'm not sure if they should home. What? You said I'm bad at typing. Okay, okay, all right, all right. I think you didn't mean that. You said, I mean, the car's automated, but you don't you think the person behind the wheel should have paid as much attention to the road, even if they are not driving? I 100% agree, and I was just saying that. They should have paid attention to the road. They need to pay attention to the road, even if they're driving. Whether AI is driving or robot's driving for you or not, doesn't matter. The robot's going to make errors. It can't see how humans can see. It's not the same type of vision. Even their night vision cameras are not as good as our eyeballs. You know what I'm saying? Let's see some other people in the chat. I feel like they should have given the family money, but I am not sure if they should go to jail for it, but maybe he did. I mean, honestly, let's say that he's charged with manslaughter. Should he go to jail for it? Probably not. But he should get fined like crazy, and on top of that, should probably get some sort of crazy amount of community service hours, probation, all of those things. And this is why I'm going to say that. It's not my own opinion. In my own opinion, I don't think the dude should be charged because he was sold a product that was faulty that ultimately ended up killing somebody. But this is how the law works. This is exactly what a judge told me when I stepped in front of a judge and I got arrested for like my third or fourth time. I did not even know I was breaking the law, right? I told them I didn't know I was breaking the law. I had no idea. It was, I'm sorry. I apologized and everything, wrote a letter to the judge. Guess what the judge told me? Ignorance of the law does not excuse you from following the law. Bro. So it's my fault as a 16-year-old kid for not knowing every single law in the whole entire country, and I still got jailed for it. I still ended up doing 2 months in jail for what I did, even though I didn't know it was illegal. Crazy, bro. Seriously. I'm just saying, it's wild, and he probably will get charged. If he gets charged, he's going to be prosecuted for it, or prosecuted for it. Seriously. What's up, baby? I see Mikado in there. Got no notification. I'm here through browsing the YouTube timeline. See, that's how it is for everybody in the chat right now. No one here got a notification because YouTube's not notifying people from my channel. I don't know why. It's only been like this for today, though, and yesterday one time. Doodle's in here. What's up, Doodle? I see you tuning in from school. What do you think about this Terminator car, Doodle? I want to know your thoughts. I want to know what you guys think. I see Marvin again. He says the cars should have sensors on it to see if anyone's around, and if someone is, it should give the person behind the wheel a warning saying, pay attention, someone is in front of you, near, slow down. Right! That is probably the greatest comment we've seen all day, like on this video. Yeah, I agree. The driver, it should be actively, it has a camera inside, as you saw. It had a camera inside and one pointing outside. So it should be actively paying attention if the driver's eyes are on the road or not. Every time the driver looks down, it should beep, like beep, 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 to let them know, look back at the road, pay attention, you're not safe yet. Just because I'm driving for you doesn't mean you're safe. I'm going to tell you this, even though my girl drives for me, because I don't have a license, my shit got suspended. Even though my girl drives for me, I pay attention to the road too, even though I'm not driving. I don't play my video games. I'm not chilling on my phone. I watch and pay attention to the road to make us more safe. Something she might not see. Even humans make errors. So obviously a freaking robot, which is not even up to par with a human, is going to make an error. I pay attention to the road, period, whether I'm driving or not, just for my own safety. And so I can brace myself if something's about to happen, or I can yell out to Mikado and let her know, or whoever's driving. Even Uber drivers, I pay attention. Uber drivers are worse than actual people who drive normally. They're driving for a living. They're so exhausted from driving. They're making mistakes and stuff, obviously. And on top of that, an Uber driver backed into our car and hit our car. How do you back into a car when you have a backup camera on your car? That doesn't even make sense. You backed out of the driveway, smashed into our car. And I'm talking smashed into the car. We had to get the whole thing repaired and everything. Got a lump sum of money for it and all that. But I think that's crazy, bro. That's wild. Let's see. These cars should be banned from road until proper testing is finished. Exactly, Lightning. And that's what I'm saying. That's the whole point of this video. I want to bring awareness to this. I want people to know this is freaking dangerous. This is not cool. And somebody died from this. Somebody's missing their mom, or missing a sister, or missing an aunt, or missing anything, a grandma, whoever, whatever she is to her family members, man. She's gone now, and that sucks. And it's truly screwed up. And Uber, you need to pay for this. Uber's got to pay for this. There is no other way around it. Uber's got to pay for this. But look, we've gone on and on and on about this enough. I think we've been live about 25 minutes now, 30 minutes, something like that, about this topic. I'm going to go ahead and end this one up. I got a couple other things scheduled for you guys today, but I'm going to take take a break and give it some time. Hopefully YouTube will get this whole notification thing sorted out for the channel, because as you can see, it's showing right now that everybody in the chat, even my girlfriend Mikado, and all of you guys too, got no notifications. Or you're only here because I notified you guys through Discord, which is freaking screwed up when YouTube has a notification system in place. I even have it set to notify my subscribers of the video, so I don't know why it's not doing that. But hey, it is what it is. Mikado says she's only seen me for 5 minutes. Dude, I've been here for 27 minutes and 58 seconds. So I don't know. You didn't get a notification. That's why. But I hope you're having a good day at work. I'm going to see all of you guys later. I love you all. Peace out. Take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for coming through and tuning in with me. I love seeing you guys' opinions, you guys' thoughts. I love responding and interacting with you guys as well. And man, this is crazy. Look out when you cross the road, everybody. Look out when you're walking down the sidewalk, everybody. If you see cars, you might not be safe. Terminator cars are on the loose. They are out here. They are searching and they are destroying humans left and right. That's their whole goal of this AI program stuff they got going on. Kill all humans and don't blame it on another human. Let's blame it on the robot. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm messing with you. That's not really the case, but still, it's pretty freaking scary. I'm going to see you guys later, though. Peace out. I will be back later on. And hopefully YouTube will notify everybody. But if they don't, please make sure you guys join my Discord down in the description below. I don't normally do videos like this. This was just something that I saw as technology based. So I figured to do this. I'm a gaming channel and developer channel, music channel, all that good, cool stuff. See you guys later, though. Peace out. Take care of yourselves, Shinobis. I love you all. Stay sharp. Stay healthy. Stay happy. Peace, dudes.